What is up, guys? It's Mr. Nacho from Misplay Mayhem. I am back after nearly 2 years. I'll tell you right now, just for those who know me personally, they know what happened, and then I just kind of lost the faith. I'm gonna push myself through this because, I actually like making videos. Anyways, we're back for another Trash Deck Thursday. This time we're doing 60 card heroes. And then obviously, everybody knows about the Mass Hero support that came out, or that was announced, I'm sorry, and then that's going to come out next year. I'm guessing Battles of Legends 2026, but we'll see. Yeah. So I'm never done tweaking this deck. So anyways, I got 3 Stratos for obvious reasons, just mainly, normal search or special in search. We have hold on. The one Shadow Mist. If Shadow Mist is special, add a mass change, and then if it's sent to grave, add a hero from deck to hand. See, a lot of people don't play these next 3 cards, and I don't like that. We're gonna do Solid, Liquid, and Honest Neos. Solid mainly because when he's normal summon, you can special a level 4 lower hero from hand, and then when he's sent from field to grave via spell effect, you can special summon, if I remember correctly, it's a level 4 lower hero from grave. So basically, if I fusion the Solid and the Stratos, I can use his effect to bring back Stratos to search again. And then obviously, pardon about the camera. And obviously we know Liquid, mainly just for fusion and to draw the 2. And then Honest Neos, because every time I'm trying to look for something for the heroes, I spaz out, and I'm like, oh, I really would have, an Honest Neos would help right now, because I'm kind of can't run over certain monsters, And then one main deck regular Neos for the big boy Neos. And then we play 3 Malicious, 1 Denier, 1 Plasma. Plasma for obvious reasons, Malicious for obvious reasons, and then Denier, if you guys don't know, just you can recycle, and then once per duel, if you have a Destiny in grave, just, place on top, special summon Denier. We have, for the Vision heroes, we have the 3 Ferris, 2 Increase, 2 Vion. So we know what to do with Ferris, just pitch from hand to special to bring out the increase, and then you tribute a hero to bring out the Vion to send a hero from deck to grave, and then banish to get a poly. And then for my Evo heroes, one moment, because this is the Omni hero, I have 2 Adjusted Gold. I know 2 different rarities. I know I need to get the Ultras again. 1 Dead End Prison, 1 Sinister Necrom, Inferno Rider, and Vicious Claw. And then to finish up the monsters, we have 3 Ash. So we all know what Adjusted Gold does. You mainly just send it to add a card that lists Dark Fusion, where either it could be Dark Fusion itself or Dark Calling. Dead End, I personally use it as a fusion substitute, but it can also be special summon from hand if you basically use Dark Fusion for to special summon from extra deck. Sinister Necrom, just banish it, special summon an evil hero from deck or from hand or deck. I'm sorry. Inferno Rider, mainly just to get super poly out. Vicious Claw, mainly how I'm using it specifically just to get the 300 attack boost. And then Ash is Ash. Everybody knows Ash. Alright, and then for my spells, I don't see people play this, and it annoys me, is E-Call. Why are you not playing E-Call? Yes, there's search, but with the way everything is, they stop the search, So oh, you stopped my Stratos? Cool, I have an E-Call still. Or at Rhoda, oh, you stopped my Rhoda? E-Call, And then Evil Assault, this is basically like, from what to my understanding, because I haven't played this a lot, because I don't draw into it a lot for some reason, is the e-call for evil heroes. And you just have to send one. 3 Fusion Destiny, just to get out DPE, or if you have others like Dominance, you know. 2 Mass Change. Oh, and then I think as of recording, because I'm recording this June 18th, Wednesday, June 18th, they just announced like alternate art for Mass Change, which shows I think it's Absolute Zero and Acid from the manga, like the manga artwork. I play 2 A Hero Lives. I've never been a fan of playing this more than 1. So I'm debating if I should, when the new stuff comes out, I'm debating if I should just drop it to 1, because this is a really good card, but I'm just not a fan of having it in multiples. You know? Sorry, hold on, I'm organizing on the side. The 1 hero artwork poly, because that's appropriate for the deck. Miracle Fusion, I mainly use this to get Wake Up Your E-Hero, and, you know, he smacks. 1 Dark Fusion. I also want to add Dark Calling, because I feel like Dark Calling can help a little bit more, you know, but okay, just testing it out without it. Super Poly. I play 2 Droplet, because I only have 2. 2 Lightning Storm. And 1 of each tactic. And this one pissed me off when they hit it to 1. But what can you do? 1 Called By. 1 Foolish. 1 Dark Contact. 1 Rhoda. 1 Favorite Contact. And 3 Imperm. So obviously we know what Imperm does. Favorite Contact I rarely get into. That's just mainly because I personally believe I am a bad pilot, but I know it helps get out the Shining Flare Neos, and the only 2 times I've ever gone into it, I didn't use it because I was either got wrecked the next turn, or I was able to bust off, Wake Up E here with Bane on the field. Rhoda, we know Rhoda does. Dark Contact, I always open with this, but I never fully used it properly. I know this helps get out Neos Lord. Foolish to send your Malicious or your Shadow Mist, Call By for obvious reasons. And then I played Thrust since Tactics is now at 2. I play Thrust to get into Talents, and then Talents to do the other stuff. Lightning Storm for the back row, Droplet just to banish. Or just a negate effect, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's I'm rusty, okay? I'm very, very rusty. And then for my extra deck, I personally play only 1 Cross Crusader, 1 Wonder Driver, 1 Infernal Devicer, and 1 Dread Decimator. So for hero players, we all know what Cross Crusader does. Special summon a Destiny from Grave, tribute to Search. When a monster lands on one of the arrows, add a fusion, add a poly, or a mass change and set it to get out 2 specific monsters. I've seen this, and they said you can use it for your Neos Lord. I haven't gone into it because I'm going to go into Cross Crusader, Decimator, and then Decimator, gains 100 for every different hero with a different name engraved. I play 1 Infernal Rage, 1 Backfire, 1 Dark Law, Sunrise. Let me move these up. 1 DPE, 1 Wake Up, 1 Neos Lord, Ab-Zero, Acid, Bane, and Shining Neos. So mainly, Inferno Rage is mainly just to help get out favorite contact because you can add a favorite contact. Backwing I've never gone into, but from what I understand, you can add a Dark Fusion or a card that mentions it from deck or grave. And then if a hero monster destroys an opponent's battle by inflict 200 damage to your opponent. Okay, yeah. So I got a Dark Fusion and I can inflict damage if I destroy. Dark Law, to banish. Sunrise, I do it to get my Miracle Fusion out. And then for every different attribute, gains 200. So if I have, let's just say, Sunrise, Acid, and Cross Crusader, that's 600 right there. DPE to pop a card to pop a card on my side and pop a card on my opponent's side, comes back during my standby. Wake Up, I do it if I want to be a dick and just, order you. One of the last times I played it was against one of my friends, Jimmy. He stopped my Miracle Fusion because I had 14 monsters in grave, and it would have been 6,100 after effect. Neos, I've only gone into Neos Lord once, but I think, it just can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. I can just yeet one of your monsters. Zero and Acid to destroy monsters and back row. Bane, I just use his effect. As I say, I Thanos Snap and then, gain 200 per destroyed monster. And then I've never gone into Neos Wingman because I don't get into favorite contact as much. So, again, forgive me if this deck profile is, not as top tier as you thought it was. Yeah. I took out Dark Supremacy because I personally didn't think it was decent enough for... It's a decent card for Evil Hero, pure Evil Hero, but for Omni Heroes, so I took it out. I replaced it with Honest Neos because, again, there are just times where I need Honest Neos and I was upset I didn't have it. But yeah, guys, this is my first profile back. Bear with me. I'm gonna try to get better. But yeah, just like, subscribe, comment. I feel like this is really Dark Arm Duelist style, but it's not. Trust me. I when I have more time and money, I can do more stuff. I know when the next set in July, I think it's called Duelist Advance or something. I'm gonna get at least 2 boxes and open them up on camera again. But yeah, this is the hero profile. Obviously, when the Mass Hero comes out, it's gonna get tweaked again. Because me personally, and you ask my friends, I'm never satisfied with my hero deck. I feel like it could always be better. But yeah, guys, just like, subscribe, and don't forget to misplay.